Hi, I'm Chetna Makan and welcome back to my kitchen in sunny Kent. Though, don't be fooled, it's absolutely freezing outside. But I am making a coriander and mint chutney and cheddar palmiers. The chutney is really simple and easy. So I've just got some fresh mint leaves, some fresh coriander. I like nice hot green chilies and some lemon juice. You can use lime juice as well. And I'm just breaking off the leaves from the stems because these are really thick and you can't really use them in the chutney. So this is one of those chutneys which every Indian home kind of has their own version. My mum usually uses 2 parts of mint and 1 part of coriander, but I like to use 1 part of mint and 2 parts of coriander. So you can use according to your taste, your preference. So all I have to do is wash this up and blitz it together. So around 25 grams of mint leaves, double the amount of coriander. I'm just taking off the thick stems, but I'm keeping the rest on. Just going to tear it up and give this a good wash. So the washed herbs go into the blender. Just some sugar and some salt, some chilies and quite a lot of lemon or lime juice. And then just a splash of water, not too much, and then I'm going to blitz this. Just be patient with it and don't be tempted to add too much water if it's not blitzing. You can use a pestle and mortar if you don't have the right size blender, or you can use a smaller blender. But yeah, don't be tempted to add too much water because then it'll become like a really liquidy chutney. That smells so lovely and refreshing and just a beautiful, beautiful chutney. This is such a lovely chutney. To enjoy it with any kind of meal, Indian, just dip some crisps in this, it's just beautiful. And I've just got a block of cheddar cheese here which I am grating. You can play around with other cheeses, but this is one of our favorites, which is why I end up using this a lot. So yeah, I am just going to grate this. So I am of course using ready-made puff pastry. This is one of the only pastries which I think, oh no, of course there's phyllo pastry as well, which I think is just best shop bought. If you're using good quality all butter puff pastry, you're going to get lovely results. So I'm going to just put some flour. I'll just get some flour. Just some flour on here, and then I'm just going to bring this out here, and then it's just literally quite straightforward. So I have got the chutney. I really would love you guys to try this because this is absolutely fantastic, and let me know your thoughts. Just pressing it down a little, and I am going to roll it from the long side. Try and, if you can, just fold the first bit and then from there just make it really tight. And I'm just going to bring it halfway through and then just pause here, and I'm going to do the repeat from the other side. Folding the first bit is a little fold and then it goes really tight. And then meet the other side in between here. And I'm just going to brush this with 1 egg. So I've just got 1 egg here. Just going to brush the middle of the pastry so that I can seal it, and then they will stick together here like this. And just turn it over and just use a sharp knife and cut it into pieces. Before that, I am actually just going to brush away the excess flour as much as I can. Look at these. Just going to place them on some baking sheet. Actually, I just need one sheet, not two. And most importantly, just brush it nicely with some egg all over, which is going to make this pastry nice and golden. Just make sure you've got it all. I love making these because they are so quick to prepare, and I have made them sometimes when friends have just arrived and I want some snack with the drinks, or these are great for lunch boxes, picnics. Oh god, and whatever chutney you have left over, you can store it in the fridge for 4 to 5 days, and if you are not going to have it in the next 4 to 5 days, you can store it in the freezer as well, because this freezes really well. I know a friend who actually stores it in an ice tray. They come out as little chutney cubes, so you just defrost a cube or two as much as you need. And I've got the oven nice and hot at 180 fan, 180C, or sorry, 180 fan or 200C, nice and hot, so that the pastry puffs up nicely. And it'll take around 25 to 30 minutes, but I always keep a close eye because you can tell when they're done, because they turn nicely and golden. Now I've got a tray of these baking in the oven, the chutney and cheddar rolls, and I have got kind of an alternative for you. So I always have some pesto jars somewhere in the fridge at all times, and I know that I've got some friends coming and that is not going to be enough. So I'm making another tray of these rolls, and I'm just using some jar pesto. You can make your fresh pesto, but it's just another version of it. And I have got some lovely basil pesto here, which I am just going to spread a little bit on here. And you don't need tons and tons, because pesto is really quite kind of salty, and you just need a little hint of flavor. And I'm just going to add a tiniest bit of artichoke pesto, mix it all up. But yeah, you can use sun-dried tomato pesto or any other flavor that you have at home. And then I'm going to do exactly the same. Sprinkle some cheddar on top. You can grate some parmesan if that's what you have and like. And all I'm going to do is roll this up, but I'm going to keep it slightly simpler this time. So just press it down, make the first roll, and I'm just going to do the whole roll on one side. So I'm not going to do a heart shape this time. So just make sure you roll it as tightly as possible. And that's it. I'm just going to cut it and just put it in the oven with the other tray. Okay, so they have all gone a bit haywire because I made a big mistake. I was thinking something wasn't right. So when you cut the slices, put them flat on the baking tray, not standing up tall, because then they go all droopy and drunken. So learned the lesson. So this smells so good. And if I had just put them like this on the baking tray, they would have turned out just beautiful. But these are lovely as well. And I promise you, they will disappear in seconds, not even minutes. Look at that. Look at those layers, the cheese. Crispy, crispy. Oh, that's lovely. The lovely thing about these is that they are amazing when they are piping hot, just out of the oven. Let it rest for 5 minutes and then you can enjoy them nice and warm. But having said that, if you are preparing it for your picnic, lunch, or a party, or a get together, they are delicious at room temperature as well. So however you try it, I hope you will enjoy this, and I will see you back very soon. Bye for now.